Welcome everyone to Rodina, a game about space. Yes, this game is spacey. Who doesn't love space? I like space. Who doesn't like space here? I just asked that question. Space is fun. Everyone who's viewing my channel should like space or they will die a horrible death. I'm kidding. You have your own views on life. I like space. Rodina is a game about space and literally nothing else. This is your ship, which is what you use to traverse the universe. Everything you can see here, you can fly that too, at whatever speed you want. There is, oh, what happened there? That's a little bit broken. So, here we go. Why? I'm gonna have to, oh my god, I have to try and like jetpack in now. Yes, you have a jetpack. It's limited though, so you can't just jetpack everywhere. You can build your own ship's interior. Not quite the outside, but you know, the inside is pretty cool. Here's one that I prepared earlier, in the words of a cooking show. This is my ship. It's called the Hyperdeck because I use cheesy names like that. This game, man, it's fun. This is my captain's area. These things are called holoscreens. They are like cameras out to the side of the ship, but they're not actually windows. So it's like, oh look, it's a window, it's a side ship, but it's not. Whoa, it's quite trippy. This is my fire extinguisher. I just carry these things around because they're awesome. And also you can put out fires with them if you have a fire in your ship, which yes, that happens quite often. But I have my game in easy mode, so there won't be many fires today. Let's go explore further from this meteor. There are 4 speeds to your ship. Docking speed, used for docking to things which don't really exist yet. There's combat speed, which means you can shoot things. There are no enemies in the game mode I'm playing. There's 3 game modes. There's normal, which has enemies and it follows the story. There's freeform, which doesn't follow the story, but there's still enemies. And there's peaceful, which doesn't have any enemies and it doesn't follow the story. And I'm playing in peaceful at the moment because I don't want any enemies to deal with. Okay, this is the 2nd speed. 3rd speed's quite a lot quicker. As you can see here, cruising speed is fast. Fast enough to, I don't know, go places. There is quite a big jump from this speed and the next speed, namely warp speed. It's very, very fast. You don't really get a feel for it when you're going like this. Right, here comes the sun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Okay, so there's a planet. See that planet? And there it goes. That's how quick we're going. So I'm just gonna come out of warp here. This is a planet. These question marks around the map, they're planets you haven't discovered yet. I have discovered this, and there's 4 planets, and these aren't just decoration, right? They're not just there to prove it's space, right? Let me just get into that planet quickly. You can fall into these planets and explore anywhere. There's not exactly anything on the planets at this current stage, but it's cool anyway, because you can just go and land on planets, and it's great for just doing things like that. Alright, let me get to, this is Valles. This is a copy of Mars. There's an ice planet somewhere off in the distance. There's a purple planet, I don't really know why, and there's a planet that looks like Tatooine from Star Wars. That is a fun planet, and they all have like unique music as well, so listen. This one's a bit enigmatic and fun. This is like a scary planet. I feel like this is the sort of planet that parents tell you not to go to because there's lots of gangsters there or something. That's for the future. So, let me just land off quickly. Yes, so while you're flying, I've been doing it all in 3rd person. You can fly in 1st person inside your cabin. So, even if you don't put windscreens, you can still fly in 1st person and not see where you're going. So, if you set your thing to just cruise control, so I'm just pressing forward now, and I press B, I can now walk around my ship while it's still flying. And yes, you can crash. That is a thing, but I'm gonna try not to crash. Let's demonstrate the fire. Fire's fun. I mean, I'm sort of a pyromaniac like that. Okay, start fire. And then some numbers. This don't really make any difference. You just put that in. There we go. Here's the fire. Right. This is fire. It's really annoying. Because the fire extinguisher only puts it out if you're in a certain place. And it damages you through walls. And fire that murders you through walls is not fun. And there's all like scary music when it's happening as well. Okay, that's that fire sorted. But it's not, because it's still somewhere in this room. It doesn't actually tell you where the fire is. 9 times out of 10 you just have to go around and guess where the fire is. There's also lots of nice scary music. Right, so I said you could walk around your ship while you're doing this. You can also jump out of the ship while you're doing this. Allow me to demonstrate. Bye-bye. No. That's how quick we were going. That's very quick, and you can just do this to get back in. See? All fine and dandy. And we're back in the ship. All nice and normal. And yes, you can pilot the ship from back there. That is sort of like the command center. You can remotely pilot the ship from here. You can change the ship layout. You can only do that from here. You can't move this. You can only do it so. That's pretty much it. That's all this does, really. And now I'm inside it. This is a fun thing. Operations computer doesn't really serve any other purpose than to show you which unique weapons you've collected from bits around the planet, and you can open all the doors at the same time. This is great because this is actually realistic as well. If you have a fire, it'll put out the fire. It's all nice and fun. And it also throws you out of the ship, as you could see there. I was sort of bouncing towards death. Right, this is my favorite thing to do. Just point the ship upwards and just leave it so you can watch the planet fade away into the distance. There it goes. Right, so you may see there's a demonstration. You see those crosses on the planet? Right. These, I don't really know. They're sort of supply drops, I'd presume. Let's go and visit one. So these sort of contain things that you can use to your advantage, such as missiles, or robots, or empty barrels quite a lot of the time. They also contain information pods, which have information about like the backstory as to why you're here and stuff. I haven't read all of them, so I don't actually know much about the backstory. I haven't even played the story. I've played a little bit. From what I could tell, actually I won't spoil it. You go play the game for yourself and figure out what's happened. It's quite a good story, actually. They are all written quite well. The stories, they're all like fully detailed and stuff. God knows how long it took for the developer to make them, but you know, it's cool. And we just plummet into the ground now because I'm bored of going slowly. All right, back on Veles. I actually memorized all the names of the planets. There's the purple one's Perun, deserts one's Jarilo, and the ice one is totally remembered it, guys. I don't remember. We'll find out later. All right, these are data things. Let me turn on my superpower light. It's super bright. It's ridiculous. Okay, you can also do that when you're out of the ship as well. So let's land in docking speed, because docking speed is useful to land in. Alright, landing. Down a bit more, landing. Okay, we've hit the ground. And stop. Yep, that is... I'm just gonna leave you doing that. Alright, let's go adventures. I need a fire extinguisher, just in case there's a fire. I like to be armed, you know? You can put it away, bring it back up. If you press B, it chucks it out. So now I don't have the thing anymore. Can't really show you what I'm doing. I'm just pressing all the buttons on my controller at the moment. I was. Okay, that'll hold the ship down. These are things. Alright. So, these things go around. Okay, missile ammo. There we go. We got some missiles. These are the data sticks. And these are data things. And they're cool because they tell you about the sort of backstory and stuff. And that's all nice to read. You see how it says gestating up there? That's because I picked up a robot thing. And these are cute, but you won't be able to see them because of this mod that I installed. Probably should have got rid of it, but there's little robots. But that's pretty much it. They just spawn robots and they don't really serve any function at this point, apart from company in your time of excruciating loneliness in the vast wastelands of Valles, or whatever planet you may be on. The music does get quite loud at points. Okay, see, we go. Loading bars up, and it spawned a robot for me. See? There we go. I'm aware it's Mr. Handy, but there is like little things that run around. We'll be out of the Mars soon. Alright. We're out, we're free. Back into peaceful music zone. See? All happy. Alright, well that was Rodina. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this game, I'll leave a link to it in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and do whatever. And I will see you after I've crashed into the sun. Yay. Quickly jump out the back of the ship. Burning up, burning up, burning up, burning up, burning up, burning up. Yep, we are definitely now in the sun. Bye bye ship.